3-2, 2 away. Tying run at second. Pitch to Arráez. Fly ball left field line. Collins can't get it. It's a fair ball and into the corner. Arráez ties the game and ends up at second base. It's 3-3. Just kept it fair inside the line, and it's a brand new game in Milwaukee.
Well, what an at-bat by Arraez. 101 out over the plate. Slices it over Collins' head, down the left field line. Just
neither team able to score a run in the 10th inning. Muscled the other way, and that is going to dump down. Fernando got a good read on his way. Barrosa's throw to the plate. Ball gets through, and the Padres go back ahead. It's 6-5.
This is classic Luis Arraez. This is a great formula, a great recipe.
Jays will have the bottom of the order in the bottom of the 10th inning. And Arraez lines it into left center field, a base hit. Iglesias can come home to score. And the Padres are back in front. It's 5-4. Their first hit with a runner in scoring position in far too long.
Oh, wow, this is the guy you wanted to play. We talked about him off the top before the game. Contact, doesn't strike out a lot, although he did strike out this afternoon. And there's the pitch in. It was a changeup, looked like a sinker, actually, after a second look. A sinker that he cleans out, takes the opposite way for the RBI.
Last 21 games for Arraez. Raising that average from 279 to 294 and hitting at 352 during that time. To left center field, and on the run is Duran. Not going to get there. It's in. From second, Fermin is in. Behind him, here comes Fernando. 2 runs will score. Padres take a 2-0 lead. Luis Arraez driving in a pair.
on the shallow side. This is a fastball. Luis goes the opposite way, squares it up. And this one hit just a little bit too harder than usual on the reach. And 2 score.
Good size lead past the cutout. There he goes. And a base hit for Arraez. Inside the bag at third. Fernando just keeps on going. They're going to wave him around. Here comes the throw. It'll be late. Padres tie it up 2-2. Arraez drives in the tying run.
He hit on the screws. This time, he finds some outfield grass. Toddy scores all the way from first base.
Last 5 starts against San Diego. Some tough numbers, but he's been stellar this evening. Driven to right field. Arraez sends one deep, far, and very gone. Padres take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, he got on the fastball, and did you see that? Herrera set up away. That will, and Luis knew it. Watch after this swing. That's confidence.
Lines it to left field, and that's a fair ball. Maldonado is going to be waved around at third base. Throw is headed to second, and 2/3 goes Tatis. Game tied. Quick answer from the Padres in the 3rd inning. Luis Arraez driving in the run.
That is elite. 4-seam fastball exactly where he wanted it. Luis Arraez just better.
Arraez to left, a base hit. Here comes Iglesias from third. The game is tied 4-4. Luis Arraez driving in the game tying run.
Did you expect anything less from Luis Arraez? Fastball, enter third, and just beautifully works his hands to the inside. Line drive in the left field. He ties this game at 4 apiece. Bases.
A ball getting away.
Bart blocks it. Arraez is at the plate. Padres without a hit here in the 3rd.
Arraez, even with 2 strikes, he is one of the toughest hitters in baseball to strike out. He's only struck out twice this year. He has more walks than strikeouts.
His strikeout rate is 1.9% of the time of his at-bats does he strike out. And he makes contact outside of the zone consistently as well.
It allows him to be almost like a marksman when it comes to his bat.
Does it help him? He has the shortest swing in baseball.
Yeah, so that's exactly right. So you have a shorter swing. It's not about creating bat speed leads to slug. So Arraez is never going to slug for a big rate. But it allows him to consistently put the ball in play. And what we're seeing with balls in play is you hit about 300 when you put a ball in play.
He does have 3 home runs this year. Gonzalez still at first, 1-2. Pulled down the line, and that's foul. He's won 3 consecutive batting titles.
Yeah, with 3 different teams.
That doesn't happen much.
No. So here's Arraez. This gives you an idea of just how short his swing. It's 6 feet in swing length. The average is 7.3. About a foot shorter. That's why when I talk to high school coaches or, they're like, hey, swing it hard. I was like, it's not about swinging hard. Sometimes you try to swing too hard. The length of your swing makes it harder for you to make contact.
So he does have some of the lowest exit velocity, but he still has hit 3 home runs.
Well, if you barrel up a baseball, it'll go.
Keller's 1-2. And Arraez fouls it back. This is a great at bat and a terrific illustration of the ball to bat skills of Arraez. A little soft contact. That's a base hit into right center field. Gonzalez on his way to third base, and Arraez just a pesky at bat. Fought pitch after pitch off. Finally got something, and he sends it into center field at the corners now with 2 outs.
I mean, it's such a beautiful thing to watch a hitter that has this ability. So it's a curveball. He finally gets a curveball he can handle, gets the barrel to it, just shoots it right back up the middle. And now you have first and third, 2 outs with a chance for Machado to do some damage.
One down here in the first inning. Luis Arraez.
I love the Cubs City Connects that they're wearing this afternoon. I love that old Cubs logo on the chest.
Top of the zone fastball for a strike. What do you know about that? Is there a precipitation factor today?
I think we're pretty much in the clear when it comes to no precipitation.
Arraez stays alive. 1 out in the first, and Arraez battling away down 0-2. Check swing foul.
All right, keep an eye on that velocity right there. That looked like it was 94 up and into Arraez.
His bat is so quick.
Yeah.
That swing is just so compact. Fouls off another. Great way to start the season for San Diego and Mike Schilt. Another foul, just peppering balls all over the place right now.
He'll make a pitcher work.
8th pitch coming. 6 of them already fouled off, and there is finally a ball.
It looked like Boyd lowered that arm angle just a little bit to give Arraez a different look. And this sequence, this at bat, you see the velocity there anywhere from 94, and then the off speed, low 80s.
Line to right and a base hit, at least for Arraez. You may be thinking too, headed for second. Throw is headed there, and Arraez will be safe. A double. What an AB that was. Fouled off a bunch of pitches and then doubles to right field.
Cheers from the brown and gold fans as we take a look. This is really good at bat, as Don mentioned, fighting off some pitches and getting one that he liked. It was a slider that was up a little bit to the pull side, and then the races on to second base. He could smell it. Oh, and it smells so good.
In the spot, 2 outs, runners in scoring position at 266. Driving in 18 of them. Popping up like he was going to fire to third was Jackson, the catcher.
a little bit of a streak of sunlight in the middle.
And don't bother calling me.
I just
call somebody else.
Just always curious.
2-1 pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-2 curveball. Arraez fouls it back, a pitch up out of the zone. 26th pitch of this inning coming up, and Arraez wastes another one. First and third, a 2-2 pitch, and he rips it foul. Full count. Next pitch would be 50. Arraez to left field. That's in for a base hit. And in from third is Cronenworth to tie the score at 2. Luis Arraez drives in the second run. What an AB that was.
What a great inning for San Diego, leading off with a couple of walks, and Luis Arraez doing what he does best. Okay, you're going to pitch me away? I'm going to take it that way. You're going to try to throw me a slider? Well, I'm going to rifle it foul and stay alive. And he's fired up.
He's the 9th pitch at bat. Strike in there to Arraez. 2 hits tonight, both doubles. One to right and one to left. Far more enjoyable tonight for the Padres than last night. Strike call. Gets a piece, stays alive. Always been hard to strike out, more so this year.
1.9% this season. That is incredible.
Hey, look out. Down he goes. Fernando goes, and a foul ball down the left field line, out of play. Needed first for Fernando. There he goes again, and a base hit into left center field. Just keeps on going. He'll go to third on the hit by Arraez. Third hit of the night for Luis Arraez.
That is pretty. That's pretty to watch. First of all, Arraez getting this pitch and spanking it the other way, and then Fernando on the move. Works perfectly.
Padres down to their last out. 3-hit night tonight for Luis Arraez. Strike one at the knees. Foul off to the left, out of play. Inside out swing, and it's fouled off to the left. In the dirt and picked by Higashioka. That was a changeup. Whoa. He was swinging, I believe.
He just protected his grill right there, I think, on that one.
Arraez fouls it back. Battle continues. Two and two. Maldonado at second, Merrill at first. 2 down here in the Padres' 9th. 2-2 to Arraez. To right field, and a base hit for Arraez. Maldonado will be stopped at third, and the bases are loaded. 4-hit night for Luis Arraez. You talk about an AB.
Just enough to pass it along to Xander Bogaerts. Just waving that magic wand tonight, Luis. What a beautiful thing. One hand, he just flicked it out there to right field.